What's up, guys? Today I will be telling you my top 10 underrated players in the 2019-2020 NBA season. All the players on this list are based on my opinion. Comment down below your top 10. First, at the 10 spot, we have Mitchell Robinson for the New York Knicks, who this year is averaging about 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. In Robinson's 2 years in the league, he's shown his dominance on the court. As a 7-footer, he's able to be a dominant player on defense by being able to block shots and grab rebounds, as well as an efficient scorer on offense. Since Robinson is on the Knicks, who are struggling right now as a franchise, he is not able to be seen by many people across the country due to a lack of national televised games. Next, at the number 9 spot, we have Lonzo Ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball definitely doesn't get as much credit as he should, playing alongside players like Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. In Ball's third year in the league, he's averaging about 12.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists per game. Ball has shown that he's an all-around player on the court, being able to be a playmaker and a scorer on offense, shooting 38% from 3 and 41% from the field, and on defense, having about 1.5 steals per game. Next up, at number 8, we have Jalen Brown. Many could argue to say that Brown should have been an all-star this year, averaging around 20.5 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Brown's stats aren't horrible and may not be all-star level, but they aren't bad considering he plays along stars like Jason Tatum and Kemba Walker. At number 7, we have Colin Sexton for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton is currently averaging 21 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and shooting 47% from the field. The Cavaliers are nowhere near the team they were a few years ago as a championship contending team, but with Sexton's ceiling and potential and time he has to grow, he can be a franchise player and help lead them to that spot one day. Next, at the number 6 spot, we have Bojan Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic is arguably having one of the best seasons of his career, averaging 20 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and over 90% from the line. He has shown that he's more than just a role player for the Jazz, being able to hit clutch shots and also play great alongside other All-Stars like Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. Next up at number 5, I have Chris Paul for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Chris Paul was relied a lot on to lead the Thunder to wins this year. Alongside second-year players Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Steven Adams, he was mainly the first option for the team's scoring. As a veteran, he was able to lead his team to a top 5 spot in the Western Conference standings as of now. During the season so far, he's averaged 18 points, 7 assists, 1.5 steals, 5 rebounds, shot 90% from the free throw line, and about 50% from the field. This was the first time he was an All-Star since the 2015-16 season, back when he was with the Clippers. He proved that even at the age of 34, he could still lead a team to a playoff run. Next up at number 4, we have Zach LaVine. LaVine, who played on a struggling Chicago Bulls team, averaged 25.5 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists per game, also 1.5 steals per game and 45% from the field. LaVine had one of the best seasons of his career and showed that he can be a franchise player that can lead a team to a championship contending team. Next up at the number 3 spot, we have Russell Westbrook. Aside from his MVP season and a few other years, Westbrook is having one of the best seasons of his career, averaging 27.5 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, shooting 47% from the field, and 1.7 steals per game, all at the age of 31. Playing alongside another great player in the league in James Harden, Westbrook doesn't get as much credit as he deserves. He does get credit, but Harden is one of the best players in the league and averages the most points in the league. Alongside Harden, Westbrook doesn't get all the attention that he deserves. Next up at the number 2 spot, we have Devin Booker. This year, Booker was an All-Star for the first time in his career as a replacement for Damian Lillard, who was hurt. Some people think Booker should have been an All-Star in previous years with the numbers he was putting up. This year, Booker put up about 26 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6.5 assists, and had one of the best free throw percentages in the league at 92. Lastly, at number 1, we have Bradley Beal. Beal had one of the best seasons in his career, even though he was an all-star the past 2 years and wasn't this year, averaging one of the highest points per game totals in the league with 30.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists per game. Many people thought that he deserved a spot on the All-Star team with some of the best stats in the league and maybe even a spot on one of the All-NBA teams. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below your top 10. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.